to IKEA again, guys. It sounded like you guys really enjoyed my last IKEA haul, so I figured I would do another one of these. This time I went to IKEA not really kind of expecting to get anything. I just really wanted to have a look because IKEA is about 2 hours away from me, so I never get to go there. So whenever I'm kind of out that way towards Sydney, I like to go every time. So I went with my friends Emily and Molly from work. They wanted me to mention them especially in this video, so I went with Emily and Molly. I worked with them, and actually, side note, Emily wanted me to show you guys what she bought me. Recently, Em went to America for a month and she got me these hand towels that have goldfish on them. They're from H&M, so it's my very first H&M product because I've never bought one or owned one. So my first H&M product is a goldfish hand towel. I'll get into it and show you guys. First thing I'm going to show you is this pot plant, which this is kind of the quintessential IKEA item. Absolutely everyone buys these, everyone hauls these, so unfortunately it's not the most original product, but I really liked them. So it's this little fake pot plant here. Obviously it's fake, but I just think it's really nice and green and puffy. I like plants like this, and there's no way I'd be able to keep this alive. And then I grabbed this white pot to put them in. I wanted to grab one just to pop in my glory box because I like them. So I figured I might as well grab it while I'm there. So that's the first thing. The next thing are some candles. Now again, a lot of people grab these, but the last time I was there, shut up, the last time that I was there, I saw these. I really wanted it, so I grabbed them this time. They are a 5-pack of candles. As you can see, they're all different heights. They're really chunky. They actually remind me of church candles. This was around, I'm not even going to try, I'll just write it down below, but they weren't exactly cheap, so I don't know really why I bought these. I think just because I liked them. I don't know. I mean, they weren't cheap, so I don't know why I jumped at them, but I've always loved tiered candles like this, so I think I'm going to save this and put it in my glory box again as a display. I don't think I'll ever really use them, just so they stay at those heights, so they're all kind of tiered and nice looking. So I grabbed those candles, and then I also grabbed a bunch of tea light candles. Now, the first that I grabbed were these orange ones here, so they are a pack of 30. They are orange scented. I don't know why, I love orange scented things. I love orange coloured things, as you can see. So I grabbed these up. These were really cheap. I think they're only $3.50. So I grabbed them because everyone loves tea light candles. But then as I was walking out, I saw this pack here. So this is a pack of 100. I think it was $2.50 or $3.50 or something, around the same price as these ones. But these ones aren't scented. I can always find a use for these, like they're tea lights, everyone uses these. So I grabbed them just because they were such a great deal, and now I have candles falling out my butt. The next thing is totally random. I showed Jake this and he goes, what the hell did you buy that for? So totally random again. So I grabbed a cheese grater. Now I love grated cheese on everything. I just love cheese in general, so I grabbed this. It was only $3. It's got all different kind of grating sizes on it. It's a cheese grater, so nothing exciting, but when I showed Jake, he goes, you do realize you can buy grated cheese? And I was like, yes. I don't know, I like cheese, and I've always grated cheese myself, so I grabbed one, and it was $3. So I mean, it's not like a waste of money, it's only $3. So I'm going to pop that in my glory box for when I want to grate cheese. The next thing I hauled in my last IKEA haul, so if you didn't see it, I'll have it linked down below, and without context you probably won't understand what it actually is, so I'm going to have to show you guys a picture. And it's these HONEFOSS tiles. Now, like I said, I hauled this last time. They are a bunch of hexagon tiles, and they're all bronze, gold, charcoal and silver, so they're all different colours, so that when you sit them together they look like this really cool multicoloured mirror that's kind of all spread apart and falling apart. Don't know how to explain it other than showing you that picture, but I decided to grab another box because there's only 10 tiles in here and it costs $30, so definitely not a cheap product, but I love the concept so much. I decided to grab another packet because the actual display has 50 tiles. So before I only had 10 of them, so there's no way I could have made a mirror out of that. So I grabbed another packet. That's 20 tiles that I have now. So hopefully I can make a mirror out of those 20. On the display for the 50 tiles that they have, they're spread really far apart and it's really wide. So hopefully I can make them a bit more narrower and kind of get the same effect. But there was no way. Like, if these are $30 each and I need 5 packets, there's no way I'm spending that much money on like a display thing. So I've grabbed 2 packets now. I think that'll do me, and these are so heavy. They're really good quality. That's the only reason why I grabbed another one, and I just love the concept of it. So I got another packet of those tiles, and then the last thing is what I actually went there for. Actually, there's one more thing, I lied. But this next thing is what I actually went to IKEA for, and it didn't work out to be what I wanted. So originally, I don't know if you guys know, but I've got a little stand next to me right there. Well, my light's falling down, but on my little stand, as you can see, I've got a bunch of perfumes. And so I bought this little tray here. It was mixed in with all the candle stuff. I don't know exactly what its use is, but it's just this white tray with that doily pattern that they have around it. They have this stuff in like pen cups and everything, and my idea was to sit all of my perfumes on this, so then it looked a bit nicer than just kind of sitting on top of that. But I don't know if you can see, but this thing is too big for it. Like if I sit it next to it, it hangs over the side. It's too wide for what that actually is, so that was a fail. So now I'm just going to have to save this for my home. But yeah, ideally I wanted to use it as my perfume display, but it doesn't fit, so I'm going to put it in my glory box, save it for then, and then use it as my perfume display. And then the last thing, like I said, it's really hard for me to show you guys. I don't think you understand until I actually show you what it is, but I physically can't hold it up. It's a little bit too awkward, but I bought a mini greenhouse. So I've seen this kind of all over Tumblr, all over Instagram. It's called the soccer greenhouse. But yeah, it's a mini greenhouse. I'll show you a picture now. It's just literally, it looks like a clear house with a white frame, and then you put your plants on the inside, and then the tops actually open up so you can keep the humidity in, or you can let it all out and air it out depending what your plants need. And I decided to fill it with all these mini little plants from Bunnings I got them from. The plants themselves cost about $5 each, so it's not a super expensive kind of thing to do, but I think it looks so cute. And I'm really starting to get into plants, like even if they are fake, I don't really mind, but more so real plants I'm getting into because I think they bring life to a room. These are all things that I've just really thought were really pretty. Again, I did not need them, I do not have any use for them, but I liked them, so I grabbed them. That's everything that I did grab. Oh, I might show you one thing. Okay, obviously I didn't get this from IKEA, but I did want to show you guys just because it is related to YouTube. So that was everything I got from IKEA. Now I grabbed this book here. I was buying something at Target the other day with Jake, and I saw this at the checkout, and I got really excited because it is Tanya Burr's book, and it's just a really nicely made book. I don't know if you can tell as I flip the pages, but there's a bunch of pictures in there, and there's actually, I'll see if I can find one. There's actually pages in there that have blank lines where you can write in your own notes. So for example, this one says list the top 10 items in your makeup bag, and that's where you would list it. So I thought it was a really cool concept for a book because you actually have some input in it. And again, I love really visual books. I love books with lots and lots of pictures in them. It actually reminds me a lot of, if I can grab it, the Lauren Conrad books, which is very similar. It has a bunch of pictures in it. It's very similar to those. So if you liked the Lauren Conrad books, you will really like Tanya's book. So yeah, I figured I'd show you guys that. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to show you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this home haul, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.